Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. In recent years, there's been a surge in the use of complementary health approaches for pain management. This is according to the National Institutes of Health's National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health. Other areas where people are choosing a more holistic approach include sleep aids, skincare, dental care, and, well, overall health. Today, we're hearing from the founder and owner of LaBelle Naturel, a business working to unite nature and mind-body harmony. She shares with us how she creates fresh, personalized products and how you can connect. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. The city of Dixon recently celebrated the certification of the Arboretum located at J. Dan Buckner Park. To earn this, it requires identifying and labeling at least 30 tree species from an approved tree list, creating public access to the trees, compiling a narrative detailing a governance and a maintenance plan, and an on-site inspection. To help address food insecurity and the rising cost of living for struggling families, the Houston County Family and Community Education Clubs collaborated to establish a community garden. This is at the Community Connection Building in Erin. This all-volunteer project has provided more than 180 pounds of food. What began as a series of small family preferences for Katie Eagle's family would evolve into a full-blown homestead. The Eagle family now raises what we like to eat, as she puts it: beef, lamb, pork, eggs, duck, goose, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. Katie calls herself a YouTube farmer and encourages anyone interested in farming to take the leap. You can follow Katie's journey on social media at Farmer Katie. Read more about her journey in the feature story, Healing Homestead, a Holistic Permaculture Approach, on our website, mainstreetmediatn.com. Enjoy this stories and many others from our Middle Tennessee communities. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
Welcome back. Harmonizing the body. That is what you can do when you turn to LaBelle Naturel, LLC. Founder and owner Anna DiCarlo, who you see here with one of her daughters, talks to us about how she creates and tests 400 plus fresh products for skincare. But Anna's business goes beyond skincare and into holistic care with a branch off of LaBelle Naturel called Unseen Harmony. She's working now to make that into a nonprofit. We hear more now from Anna DiCarlo, founder and owner of LaBelle Naturel, LLC.
I have LaBelle Naturel. That is a for-profit side. It's got 450 products that are completely natural, that are researched, tested, and made right here in the shop. I label it. Everything happens here in the shop. So I started to do TikToks on it as well, so I'll make people's orders live for them so they can jump on and watch their order being made. So if there's any customizations that need to happen, they can tell me right then and there, and I can do it for them. I don't charge extra for that. That's just something that I do for people. I feel like everybody needs something special for them. Yeah. I make moisturizer, shampoo, soaps, body lotions, literally anything you can think of, lip glosses, lip balms, salves, balms that go on there. I've got things, for instance, my tattoo salve, less healing time, no scabbing, and it is approved by tattoo artists. So I do have it in some tattoo shops. And then like my tooth powder. This is my experience. My daughter, my oldest, had 6 cavities. Took her off fluoride because she was finally able not to swallow, right? She didn't want to swallow it anymore. You know what I mean? Like there's no harm in that. So I was like, okay. I switched her to my tooth powder. Within a year, all 6 cavities were gone. She didn't lose the teeth. She had the teeth, but all 6 cavities were gone. So there was a dentist in Ohio that used to actually take my tooth powder and give samples to all his clients. It started because my daughter, my oldest, had chemically induced eczema. And so he told me the only way that I could stop her from experiencing the rashes that she was experiencing was to either stop giving her baths or give her less baths and just hope she grows out of it. And I was like, well, neither of those are options. That's exactly what I told him. And so my pediatrician helped me because he was a holistic practitioner on the side. So he had helped me design product that I could use for my daughter. And sure enough, I healed her eczema within a few months. That's where that stems from. I have education, like certain certifications. There's no licensing, but I do have certifications to help me with like herbals and knowing how to use them. And then of course, having the pediatrician help me with, okay, this is what's good for babies and not good for babies, because their skin isn't like adults. So I have to be very careful on what's good and what's not. You can go to shoplbn.com. That's where all my products are listed. I will be coming out with new ones. I have new things on the agenda. So one of those things, because people are asking for BHA and AHA, right? Like all these new fads. I want to say fads, but you know, they've been around forever. Well, I finally found some plants that'll mimic that without having any chemical in it. So like there's agave plant cells now that you can use. So I get that and I add that in there. So, and then there's pineapple extract, which is like you've got your AHA, your BHA, but it's all plant done, to kind of give that extra glowing skin. So I have new product coming out and old ones will be taken off. Ones that I won't get hate mail for this time.
Oh no, that's happened.
It has. So I'm like, wow, 450 is overwhelming. Let me dial it back. So I started taking things off and I actually got emails and letters of, what are you doing? We're going in the stages of doing a nonprofit, but right now it's just donation based is what we call it. This side is Unseen Harmony, and it is services that I provide for the public through donation based. So there's no minimum, there's no maximum, there's no catch. It's come enjoy the service, heal in whatever way that you feel is healing or helpful for you, and then donate if you can donate. So I offer an array of services. I do lymphatic drainage for the face. I'm certified and trained to do all these. So lymphatic drainage for the face, and then I do energy work. I also do acupressure, not acupuncture. Acupressure was just pressure points down the back, hips, back of legs, and then I do the neck and the shoulder area. And then there's the Opus sound bed. And the Opus sound bed is just a bed, which you experienced, that has vibrations that go throughout it while you listen to specific tunes of a certain hertz or frequency. And then that emits that frequency to your body. So it's just another way to kind of relax. It's good for people with depression and PTSD and autism, all those. It's holistic services. That's what I brand it as, which it really is, from head to toe, right? You got the skincare, and whatever goes on your skin goes in your skin, right? And then you have the holistic services to help back that up. It's just people come in here from all different walks of life. More or less, the people that do the holistic services on the donation side of things, they're like, I'm tired of my own crap, right? So they get drawn here by being tired of themselves and having this. I had this client the other day that even said it. She was like, I had this pull to come see you. She's like, it took me a few months. She's like, but no matter what I did, you just kept entering my mind, like, to come see you. And so we had a discussion. Turned out she needed some energy work. She sat down. She's like, I never would do this. Right? And after she left, she was like, you hit on things there's no way nobody else would know. And she left with a whole different perspective. She texted me later and was like, I've thought of things that I didn't think about since I was 10 years old, you know? But in doing that, that helped her get over some things that she thought she was already over, but really wasn't. So, very beneficial.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
For you.
Everything I'm actually grateful for. Instead of holding resentment, I realized where it led me to. And now I feel like I'm actually fulfilling a purpose. Like, this is what I'm here to do. Helping wherever I can, obviously within reason, but just helping where I can. To get in touch with me on this side, you can actually go to shoplbn.com as well, and it says services at the top, and you can go through there, choose what you want. It'll automatically take you to a calendar to be able to just book the service that you want. For that charge, there is none. There's no cancellation fee. There's no, and I would appreciate if people didn't actually cancel, but there is no cancellation fee. There's just, hey, if you could donate, I appreciate it because it's still my time, it's still my effort, but it's not required.
Anna, thank you so much for your time and sharing LaBelle Naturel and Unseen Harmony. I encourage all of you to check out LaBelle Naturel on social media.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy Bee, oh,
Not ready, guys.
call 775-7833.
Thanks for joining us today. Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.